Get our necks nice and straight. We've got our legs up the wall, little block between our thighs just to make those legs work a little bit harder. So start by just flexing and pointing our feet just a little bit here. Nice. And then we're going to point our toes and we're going to make circles with our feet. And then change directions. And then stopping with the circles, we're going to flex our feet. We're then going to curl our toes as if our toes were holding onto a pencil. We're going to point our toes, and then we're going to flip our toes. We're going to flex, we're going to curl, we're going to point, and we're going to flip, and then we're just going to flex our feet. So if at any point it feels too intense on your hamstrings, you can just bend your knees and put the soles of the feet onto the wall is option 1. Option 2 is to wiggle away from the wall a little bit, which will make it even easier, okay? Let's bring our fingertips up to touch. Fingertips are touching. We're going to press into the fingers and we're going to lift them up away from the floor. Think about melting the shoulders away from the ears. You want to have the elbows no closer to one another than the inner armpits. So it's almost like you got to take the inner elbows to the outer elbows. Perfect. We're going to exhale to drop the arms down, and then we're going to inhale to bring the arms up overhead for 1. Exhale down. Inhale up for 2. Exhale down. Inhale up for 3. Exhale down. Inhale up for 4. Exhale down. Inhale up for 5. Beautiful. Then just bringing the fingers back over the chest, lifting the fingers out of the arms, and then just let those arms come out beside you, palms halfway up, and just take a little bit of a rest here. Take a few breaths. We're going to do 2 more sets together of 5, and then you're going to do 2 on your own, okay? So I'm going to bring the fingertips to touch, fingers over the shoulders, lifting the arms up. Exhale down, 1. Inhale up, 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Once those 5 are complete, you take the fingers over the chest, lifting the arms out of the body, and then just releasing the arms beside us, palms facing up, and just taking a few breaths, 3 breaths, rests. See if you can pull the toes to you and push the heels away. So that's more of a stretch. If you want to soften the stretch, you can always point the feet a little bit. So listen to your body, finding something that's comfy, but just try to keep those legs still. Coming into the 3rd round with me. Before you do 2 on your own, fingertips touching, elbows are as wide as the armpits. Lift and lengthen the arms out of the body. Beautiful. Exhale to bring the arms down. Inhale to bring the arms up. Exhale to bring the arms down. Inhale to bring the arms up for 2. On that 5th one, we're going to stop with the fingers over the chest, lift and lengthen the arms out of the body, and then just release your arms down, palms facing up, halfway to a T for a 3-breath rest. Once those 3 breaths are complete, I want you to do 2 more rounds on your own. Nice. So we'll come into our second exercise here for the tensegrity shoulder routine. We're going to bring the fingertips to touch. I'm going to do elbow bends. So again, feel free to keep your knees bent if you need to, Nicole. Do what's comfortable, okay? So elbows over shoulders. We're going to lift those arms out of the body. It's almost like we feel the shoulders lifting up off the floor a little bit. And then keeping the forearms straight to start with. Think about getting the inner elbows in line with the inner armpits. And then try not to let the elbows move in and out or front and back. Try and keep the upper arms still as we exhale to bend the forearms to a 90-degree angle, and then we inhale to straighten. That's 1. We exhale to bend. We inhale to straighten for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten for 4. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten for 5. And then just letting those arms come out beside you, palms facing up, returning to your natural breath. Three-breath rest, and then coming back into it, we're going to do 5 rounds, 3 with me, and then 2 on your own. Fingertips touch, elbows are directly over the shoulders. Lift and lengthen the arms out of the body as you root into the fingertips. We exhale to bend the elbows to a 90-degree angle. We inhale to straighten. We exhale to bend to an angle. We inhale to straighten for 2. Exhale. Inhale to straighten for 3. Bending and straightening for 4. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten for 5. That's 2 rounds. Let's bring our arms out beside us, palms facing up, returning once again to our natural breath. And then once those 3 breaths are complete, we're going to bring the fingertips to touch over the shoulders, rooting into the fingers and lengthening the arms out of the body. Exhale to bend the elbows for 1. Inhale to straighten for 1. Exhale to bend for 2. Inhale to straighten for 2. Exhale to bend for 3. Inhale to straighten for 3. Exhale to bend for 4. Inhale to straighten for 4. Exhale to bend for 5. Inhale to straighten for 5. And then just let those arms come down, palms facing up, taking a 3-breath rest, and then returning and doing 2 more rounds on your own. Try to keep the elbows right over those shoulders. So a little bit further away from the wall, the elbows away. Yeah, there you go. I hope I didn't distract you counting. Better. Now try and keep them right over the shoulders. And then coming to the third part of the tensegrity series for the shoulders, bring your fingertips to touch, fingers rooting, and I'm going to come away from the wall. Just remembering that if it's too much to have your legs up the wall, you can always do a 90-degree angle. You can stay with your legs up the wall if you like, or you want to come away. So your choice, I'll go to the wall next. You need some space. So working yourself away, nice and slow.
I get it, okay.
Yeah, to a 90-degree. And then knees and feet are hips distance apart if you're at a 90-degree angle. How's that feeling? So if there's a day that you feel like legs up the wall is too much, this is a good option, or you can do two one way, two the other way, you know, do what you gotta do, right? Fingertips are touching, feel those fingers rooting, lift the arms out, have the inner elbow just as wide as the inner armpits, and then we're gonna think about pushing the arms through wet sand as we inhale to open for one, and we exhale to close, fingertips touch. We inhale to open for two, and we exhale to close. We inhale to open for three, we exhale to close. We inhale to open for four, we exhale to close. We inhale to open for five, and we exhale to close. Lifting the fingers out of the shoulders, and then taking a 3-breath rest. And then when you're ready, once those 3 breaths are complete, bringing the fingertips to touch, lifting the arms out of the body. And we're going to inhale to open. We're going to exhale to close. We're going to inhale to open for 2. Exhale to close. Inhale to open for 3. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Last one. Inhale to open for 5. Exhale to close. Lift the arms out of the body. And then just release your arms down beside you, palms facing up. And once again, return to your natural breath. One more round together, fingertips touching. Feel like you're lifting the arms out of the body. Elbows are just as wide as the shoulders. We inhale to open for 1. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open for 3. Exhale to close. Inhale to open for 4. Exhale to close. Last one. Inhale to open for 5. Exhale to close. Lift the arms out of the body. And then just let your arms come down, palms facing up, halfway to a T. Taking 3 breaths here. And then doing 2 more sets, 5 rounds each set on your own when you're ready.